Hello.
Happy Friday.
Just sitting on the front porch telling each other how much we love each other.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Anyone that's watching this right now on a Friday, welcome. Bienvenidos.
Remember Friday nights, guys? Remember when it was like the night to go to dinner, maybe as a family, or just leave your house for any reason at all?
Just go. Just
now,
to go somewhere.
Here we are,
you know.
7-ish.
Friday nights back in the day in Evans, Georgia, anybody that grew up around Evans, was a big deal because we got an Applebee's. Now hear me out. Yes, people that I'm related to in my home church protested because of the bar. I get it. But once it passed, and I realized you could go there on a Friday night and get the chicken finger basket for $6.99 or $5.99, which was a big deal back in the day. That was pre me feeding 5 people at Chick-fil-A for X amount of dollars. We would do that and then go to the movie theater that was right there. So good.
Yeah, Fridays as a teenager is one thing. But I'm just even like saying 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Date nights.
Go to Athens and walk around Target or Hobby Lobby. You can actually do that now.
You can. We heard friends today were there at the TJ Maxx. The TJ Maxx. We weren't there though.
Is like out the
6
door.
feet apart.
We haven't been there. We have been at a graduation today.
We did, and it was lovely. Michelle, we saw that your pictures from your kids'
Christopher's
graduation.
And it made me want to cry.
Good grief. And,
I'm sure there were a lot of tears shed by a lot of mamas today. But I have to say, personally, I think that Morgan County did an exceptional job celebrating our graduates.
Dude,
under these circumstances.
Under some crazy circumstances. Thankful for you.
I'm a graduation sap, though, so I always love graduation.
I'm sappy when it comes to it.
I was just telling Nikki Carter that I used to be the usher at Eastside graduations when I worked there. My job was to be the usher, or I had to be the guard of the handicap section, which is a very terrible job because you have to be the one that tells people that only one relative can sit in the section with there's like a handicapped person and one, but not 17. Because you're trying to save spaces, and that for some reason they felt like I was going to be that person, and I was like, it's okay, just 7 or 8 of you can
just leave distance.
And so they're like, you're doing a terrible job, please go to the aisle. And then I would just stand in the aisle and like cry for every single graduate, even if they weren't
the ones she didn't like, which I hear there was at least a couple she didn't like.
Even the ones I didn't like.
Oh my word. Michelle, y'all just go out and celebrate, all the graduates celebrating.
It is a big day.
And we're thankful. Graduates, if you have a graduate coming to church on Sunday, it's going to be at Peggy's Barn on Reeds Ferry Road. Make sure, if you're up for it, wear your cap and gown. We're going to do some fun stuff in the service. Wear your cap and gown.
I know you're excited about it, but at least bring it in the car.
That's right.
On a
wear
hanger.
The joker, bring it in the car, put the thing on.
You'll see other people, you'll be encouraged. Don't leave it at home.
Don't leave it home. Cap and gown this Sunday.
If you are a graduate and you haven't reached out to us, you need to
reach out to us. Me, Shantae, Natalie, Blake, somebody. Comment below and say, hey, we're coming.
I think we just want to make sure we have enough. But we don't
and for everybody else, y'all, let's load the graduates up. We're actually taking a love offering at the door. Money. Because we were like, what do these graduates need this year more than anything else? Man, just some financial support. To like, thank you for being you.
This is not the year for the plaque that says like a Bible verse about.
Well, we'll send it to you in the mail.
Bible verses are sweet.
They're sweet. We love Scripture.
Give these kids some money.
Give them some money. So on your way out the door today, or on Sunday, if you're driving or if you're walking out the door, we're gonna have a basket there, just to give. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna divvy it up and give 90% of it to our favorite graduate, and then the rest of it to the rest of them. No, we're gonna split it all up. We're gonna split it up evenly
between all the high school.
Even distribution. High school, I think. Let's see, maybe college. We had a couple of college graduates as well. So
it's gonna be a
we'll
sweet
get there, y'all.
Sunday.
That is this Sunday. So make sure you come on out. We will be there at 11 o'clock.
That's okay. They're probably all balled up at this point.
Just unball. It's
par for the course.
He's a ball. Unball them. Bring them wrinkled.
Wrinkled is fine.
It'll be fine.
I've worn my fair share of caps and gowns, and they're never. I think they're always wrinkled.
You gonna wear it tonight? Just for fun.
No.
You know, drinking some coffee, wearing a cap and gown. That'll be there, and then also the next week we'll be at the high school for another drive-in service, May the 31st for a drive-in service. We're gonna start getting the rest of the information out. More details after that. We did mailers for the church. It was awesome. We mailed 650 mailers, and like
only
64 of them. I don't know, 36 came back.
No,
but we're getting it figured out. So if you didn't get a mailer and you wanted one, let us know below here, and we will get you on the mailing list. Make sure you get one of those
on the floor.
But we're on the floor.
His cap and gown.
It's balled up on the floor. But Memorial Day weekend's this weekend.
Memorial
you got any plans?
No plans, but we will not be on our front porch at 7 on Monday. People should know.
We won't be here. We'll be here, probably on
Don't
the
search
property
for
somewhere.
us. We might be on our front porch, but we're not going to be live streaming it.
Probably working on a garden.
Probably. Sometimes we like to start big projects and then give ourselves a deadline for this big project to be done.
Shantae's bad at that. She's bad
And
at that.
then have a lot of frustration when said deadline is impossible to meet on a holiday weekend.
With the graduations,
During
I told
graduations.
Shantae this morning when we got up, I said, you need to pace
I don't
yourself.
know who it is in our family that tends to do that.
If it's any indicator, in this cup, don't worry, pace yourselves. It's chocolate milk tonight because I was in a chocolate milk kind of mood.
Which means that Danny needed to cheer himself up.
Woo! I love some
This
chocolate
garden
milk.
fence, y'all.
It's doing
First of
okay.
all, we started this quarantine season with zero garden, nothing,
Not a
Nada.
nary a
an
plant.
empty spot in the backyard. Then we decided, hey, we're going to be home for a couple of weeks. This is a great time to put in a couple of raised beds, which
Couple
was a
raised
big
beds.
job. You guys know, you were here. So for my birthday, we went and bought all the supplies and got a truckload of Morgan mix, which smells really good,
It stinks.
and planted a couple of raised beds. Well, then we thought, man, on Pinterest and some other people in our church have these awesome gardens that have more than 2 beds.
Holy cow, y'all. That's
And
impressive.
then you start to hear about the deer population and how hungry
They're
they
everywhere.
are. And we know that. And so we're like, we also maybe want a fence around the garden. So now the garden has grown.
It's turning into Farmville. Isn't that the game you used to play on your phone?
I actually played Heyday.
Heyday.
Which is like
It's the free
Farmville.
version of Farmville.
It's the free version. I think, is Farmville free too?
I don't know. I've never played either one.
It was free either way.
I'm not
I
really
did
a
used to
phone
play
game
that.
kind of
It
guy.
was
I'm
a
not.
long time ago.
The kids get my phone like, Dad, can we see your phone? I'm like, sure. Knock yourself out. There's photos of the family on there.
So then for some reason we decided that this weekend is the weekend when the fence and the 2 more beds are going to be installed all in one weekend.
We currently have a
I
gate.
don't know when that decision was made, but
We have a gate to nowhere.
right now we just have a gate. It's a very
A
nice
gate
symmetrical
to
gate.
2 beds. But those beds are full of some vegetables. I'm
They
impressed.
really are. It's going to be a good time once all this
We're getting
work
there.
pays off.
We're getting there.
It's a very nice looking garden, and it's fun to watch.
There you go.
It
See,
is.
it's fun to watch.
He's probably seen the gate to nowhere.
Oh, the gate.
It's just
It's the
standing
Eastern
alone.
Gate. Watch out. Just
Standing
kidding.
alone.
That's in Israel. That's Jerusalem, the temple. But that's what we're up to, y'all. Memorial Day, I think we might be. We
We
can't
have
see
nothing.
Shawnee's brother, if you didn't know, is in the Marine Corps. Can't see Shawnee's brother because he's
He has
can't
to
leave
stay within 50
Camp
miles.
Lejeune. But we'll be checking in on him. But man, have some conversations with the kids this weekend. I'm always a fan on Memorial Day weekend. No, I mean, depending on the age of the kids, but to break some things down for them and just remind them what we're thankful for, why we're
Mm-hmm.
thankful for what we're thankful for.
Why we're having
Um,
some kind of cookout or day on the lake or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yep. Wherever you are on that spectrum,
Mhm.
explain to the kids, and we'll be there. Not like the crazy spectrum.
It's not
Like,
funny.
Not funny. Not funny. On the spectrum of life or whatever. But anyway, we'll be doing that. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Do you have anything else you want to share for the weekend?
If you are good at gardening, you can come and help us. No, I don't have anything. I think that's it. We don't have a Bible verse or anything to read tonight. We finished Nehemiah.
Go you there for
My
'em.
vote is that in the future we go back into the New Testament for a little while.
We're going to go New Testament next week. On Tuesday. Starting on Tuesday. We should probably pick something now so we can let people know. Well, there's a lot of
We'll
people
let you
watching.
know. We've got time.
You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine.
Send us a message if you have a preference.
You got a
Usually
preference.
nobody ever seems to
Last
have
time
a
I said
preference.
that, I was like, Revelation!
These 11 people are probably like, it's fine.
Feel like it's
Just what- it is
Friday.
what it
We're
is.
chilling at the house.
Nobody's going to worry about it for a few days.
I know. Don't you remember, for real, going back to the Friday night conversation before we go, like, way back in the day, oh, I miss you too. You used to
Mhm.
think, maybe you didn't, like, I used to think, like, man, if I go anywhere but the house for the weekend, get anywhere but the house on Friday night. Now I'm like, I'm kind of glad I'm in the house. After quarantine of 8 months or whatever, though, it's like, okay, it'd be fine to go somewhere. But
Be
all
fine
that
to
to say,
go
we'll be
somewhere.
here at the property, and we will
property.
see
Yeah, I think we
everyone.
have 100 acres.
It's the 100-acre farm.
We'll be here at the
minus
5
95.
acres.
It's the 100 minus 95-acre farm.
I feel like I feel like people might have an idea of what our house looks like now. And
Hey,
then it's
we're going to
not.
have everybody over next weekend.
Are we? That's the
Come on.
next big project.
Come on. This is,
We have said a couple things. We never had anybody over when we moved into our
We
house,
didn't.
and now we feel like whenever the gates fully open back up and allow people to have
floodgates.
crowds in a one place,
Yep.
I think we're going to have a big,
let's do a shindig at the
party
Harrell
for no
House.
reason at the Harrell House.
Just come
and
on
Lake
out.
Point will be invited.
Park up and down the street. Park in the dirt. We got a great dirt front yard. You can park out there.
Can't mess up the front yard. It's a great time for it.
Can't mess that up.
And then you can see the huge garden that we're discussing, and you'll be like, "That's really tiny." I don't know why they're
These
so
folks
long.
elaborated. Really,
I don't know why they
all
took
of our
so
house
much
is just this little thing right here.
We
It's only
basically
a
have
porch.
a front porch and a back
It's just
porch.
2 porches. That's all we have. So, but yeah, for real, we want to get people out to our house, and we'll start figuring that
And
stuff
we aren't
out.
going to be on our front porch forever.
We're not going to be on our front porch
It's not
forever.
going to happen forever. Don't worry. You don't have to feel obligated. We're probably going to boil it down to maybe once a week. We'll
Yeah.
pick a night of the week. I don't know. I know Hannah's reading for Friday. At some point, Fridays are going to
Monday,
be
Friday.
way cooler than they are now.
That's right.
So we might pick a different night, but we'll let you know.
We'll figure it out. We'll be here next week.
You'll hear it here first.
Monday's a holiday, though. So take
Monday's a
Monday and
holiday.
just be with family
We'll
or
shoot for
friends or
Tuesday.
fish or whatever you want to do. We'll see everybody Tuesday night. And
Have a
kind of
great
go from
weekend.
there. Maybe we'll see you Sunday morning at 11 o'clock
At the barn.
at the
Peggy's
barn.
barn.
At Peggy's barn. If you see a graduate, congratulate them. Oh,
Yep.
Susie, you're adorable. Susie, we talked to our mailbox for a long time.
We did.
Hey, we have more masks in our mailbox. The lady that made the mask for us actually made extra. Hey, this is an answer to prayer, y'all. This is good for the 9 that are still here. We had a mom, actually a single mom in our community, really cool early on in this, and some of y'all actually really helped
You
this
guys
lady
did.
out. And
This
we
group
really,
specifically.
this group specifically, we helped her out with. We contacted her landlords, and her landlords actually said, you know what, we're not going to charge her for this month because it's crazy.
So cool.
She had just gotten laid off. She told us she would not take any money from the church for free. The church tried to hand her money because
wouldn't
we
take it.
tried to be benevolent. So she asked if she could make masks for us. So we said, okay, we will purchase masks from you. So today or yesterday, she texted me, and I actually have her have her name saved as a lady in the church. Anyway, I've been texting the wrong person, but it's actually her. It's good. So, but she texted me and
Her
said,
phone skills are stellar.
said a couple answers to prayer. One, I have a full-time job in Athens. She starts on Monday,
Wow,
next week.
great.
And she said she's made it through this crazy time, and she had extra masks that are currently in my mailbox to give to anybody that needs some.
Fantastic. So if you need a mask,
If you need a
or
mask,
you know someone who needs a mask,
we have a few extra.
we'll get them to the right people.
Really cool stuff.
Awesome.
If you're looking for something to do tomorrow, we're going to try to be there, but it's the Ministers Union in Morgan County. They're doing a food giveaway at 11 o'clock
at the
Morgan
high
County
school
High
parking
School.
lot.
Come on out. It's from 11 to 12. They have masks and gloves and boxes of food. They just need hands to help hand them out. And that's all I got.
That's it for me too.
Holla back, y'all. We will see you hopefully Sunday. If not, we'll see you on
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Happy Memorial Day.
Bye.